Day 5 of the Japan trip. What an interesting day this was, mostly due to its diversity of things. On the very first day, when we were actually escorted by that lovely, lovely Japanese local woman, we actually passed by this temple and decided that this was the morning that we would do just that. And honestly, it was really, really nice. I couldn't believe that something so just splendid was next to us. It had a lot of things like little turtles and fish and just a lot of neat sights all around. And honestly, I can never feel like I'm not constantly inside an episode of Evangelion due to all of the cicadas. Now, with such a peaceful entrance, you would think that this day started well, and I'm here to tell you it did not. In the last episode of our Japan trip, except not actually because it was the one before that, in Akihabara, I had come to realize after our journey that finding Madoka Magica plushies would be a bit of a more difficult excursion than I had initially thought. So I took to the internet, searching the databases for where I may be able to acquire such plushes. And I was like 99% unsuccessful. The only success I did end up having was tracking down the Alina Gray plush, who is actually officially listed in the database of Surugaya. Now, where was this place? In Akihabara. And since I wanted to go there already, I thought that I would right a wrong that I had also discussed back in that part, that being seeing if I could get a cheaper price on the Madokami and Devil Homura, because I had actually seen them for a bit cheaper, and of course getting a brand new version of the Valpurgis Noct Rising Sayaka figure. Now, like I said, we're tourists, literally. We're pretty new to how things work here. When I see Madoka Magica merch where I live, I know to get it instantly, because I will never see it again ever unless I buy it right now. I had that same mentality in Japan, and boy is this the wrong mindset to have. If you see something, you should basically never buy it unless you know it's rare, because chances are pretty fair you will actually find the exact same thing for cheaper just in a couple stores. And consistently, this did happen. So I decided to bring these boxes back to Akihabara for some exchanging. Now, why was this morning a little odd? Well, HMR and my mom decided to have some random beef out of nowhere, which made the, trip to the temple very quiet. Not that I can actually disagree with that, because honestly, the piece was quite nice. However, where I got thrown into the mix is when we actually went to Akihabara. You see, HMR and my mother decided that this was genuinely the worst thing possible. That regardless of being on a trip to Japan, simply being here was the devil incarnate. And what was even worse was looking for these plushes. I was getting rather frustrated and quite annoyed with the constant bantering of their whining and moaning, constantly telling me that we should stop doing this and that the thing that I wanted to do sucked. I would like to remind you, I actually did not plan anything on this trip, so absolutely everything is not specifically geared for me. This was, and Akihabara itself just so happened to be as well. And damn, did they know how to complain. Oof. They say that vacations bring family closer, but it was at this point that I realized I'm getting a little annoyed by this closeness. But I decided to keep a closed lip because, to be honest, out of all of them, I was by far having the best trip. The most relaxed and peace of mind was found within me, because as they were arguing or whining or whatever, I was simply enjoying the fact that, well, goddammit, we were in Japan. And honestly, anything we did was pretty enjoyable for me, even if it was just me holding their bags while they tried on clothes, because I still got to stand there and look at new things, and also just think of stories in my head, which was pretty pretty entertaining. But anyway, with that negative start to the morning, I was promptly rushed out, which is why there is no intro, but so much starting content.
We are here back again in Akihabara, this time going to the Tokyo Dome. I thought you said it was the same city. We are here in Sugabashi. We are here at Sudobashi. Today, we're going to be having a very neat meal. We're in a very nice establishment right now. We'll pan around. Look at that. That's sweet. We, bit of a quick intro today, because it's already like 2 p.m. I did film things, and I probably dubbed it over already, but we went back to Akihabara so that I could exchange that Sayaka figure for a pristine new one. And I even got it cheaper with some things on the side. Unfortunately, though, our hunt for the Alina plushie was unsuccessful. As for the Sayaka and the Homura, very disappointing on that one. Big L. But it's not like we're out of the game yet. We still got many days in Japan. You never know what could happen. If anyone watching this video owns one of these and also lives in Japan, I would pay a lot. I'm just saying. We are currently standing at the entrance, I believe, of the Tokyo Dome. Something very, very hype. I mean, I'm just looking at the scale and the size of these rides right now, and not like I've ever shared this before, because it's not like I've ever really had the opportunity to, but I am a big amusement park rides kind of guy. I love it. Don't love waiting in line, that kind of stuff. Like, just the thrill of a good roller coaster, nothing. And these ones are huge, I just have to say. Might honestly be some of the biggest I've seen. I've been to some of the heavy hitters, Disneyland, Universal, right? Granted, both in California, so maybe there's better ones out there. But this seems pretty lit. As we were walking in, there was like some sort of going on, and I genuinely don't think I've seen like a higher concentration of female population ever. Although I suppose I should be kind of used to it, considering the viewer statistics for most of my videos. But regardless, that was pretty sweet. Something's going on right now. I'm glad I got this on camera. I don't even know what this is. They're just like spraying mist. Is this like, if I was standing up there, would this be for the purpose of aura farming? This would be like something Homura would do. This is sick. Whoa. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey guys. So, here we are, still in the Tokyo Dome and whatnot, and we decided to pop by Shake Shack. They have 3 Japan exclusive items, and we ordered every single one of them. Yep. Look at them, admire them, love them. I'm gonna try a little piece of each. Just a little piece of each. This one. This one is the I can't remember. Hey Chamar, what's this? This is the Shack Attack. Let's try this. Very good. I'm gonna put Sayaka to the side so that I don't accidentally run the risk of getting ice cream on her. Just like, yeah, sit there a second. This one is the black sesame, I believe.
Straight honey.
Pretty good. I don't even know what this one was called. The mochicho shake or something. I gotta get a straw for this one. Because we care about the environment, I'm gonna make sure to put all my garbage in my bag so that we don't lose anything here. Because we're good people here. Okay, let's try this one. Oh yeah. Oh, lid almost came off there for a sec. Here we go. Wow. All pretty cool. I'm gonna steal a brownie piece, unfortunately. Okay, we're done.
Just as a little FYI, for something small and just personal for myself to do, I decided to take up the objective and mission of trying to hunt down and successfully purchase either the Sayaka, Homura, or Alina Fumo plush. I just wanted one of these suckers so bad, and honestly, any plush at all would have kind of been a goal, but these three were truly the gems I was looking for. You'll notice along the trip that I just kind of like having little things for myself to do, and well, this was one of them. Two places I frequently would hit up in this search were Sarugia, of course, and another place called Mandarake. Now, this Mandarake place was actually so awesome. I couldn't record anything in there, but we actually did go to one on the first Akihabara day, and I swear, you could just be here for hours. It was beautiful. I loved it, but you know, every time we went inside one, I was reminded that everybody hates the things that I want to do.
We are here at Harajuku Station, a little new place for us, sort of. We did sort of go down one of the alleyways here, but we're not there for that. That's old news. We're here for a couple new things. Honestly, the day has progressed very well. The weather has been pretty favorable. I mean, I'm pretty hot right now, but outside of that, the eats today have been immaculate. The food has been great. All the way from my humble sandwich breakfast to the lunch we had to the great Shake Shack that we all got to enjoy. But yeah, let's keep the day going. Don't really think I personally am gonna really find anything too interesting here. I got maybe one or two buildings to check out, but who knows?
Now, I know that I myself, this track, have seemed, pretty cynical and full of vinegar, but, I mean, after all, this is sort of my place to sort of vent it all out, and Lord knows I was not given the opportunity to during the trip, mainly due to the fact that nobody wanted to hear me out. But anyway, enough of the negativity. The only reason that I'm actually explaining this right now and over and over again is actually just because it comes up more than you would think. I don't really know why it was such a problem, because again, it was we're in Japan, we're going to these figures and stores and whatnot, and they both buy those kinds of things, so I don't know why specifically whenever we would just go to these stores to look for these plushies it was such a big deal, but whatever. The rest of the day continued on, and wasn't really anything too interesting for me personally. Actually, we didn't really do anything at all that I was very interested in. But guess what? I didn't say anything about that, because I knew that they were both having fun. It's called being nice, and allowing somebody to actually enjoy the things they enjoy. Anyway, that aside, we were able to actually do something I did want to do at the very end, simply because it was on the way back to the place. One thing that I actually had discovered in some of my searchings last night as I was looking for the places for the plushies was that there was these Madoka Magica vending machines selling these little drinks that I had once seen on Twitter. And I mean, I myself, as the all-consumer of anything Madoka related, of course wanted to go investigate. The thing that was very nice about this is that it actually came with a website with a map that tracked if vending machines were near you. It would show you yellow for if they were, in the vending machine, gray for if it wasn't, and then blue if it was in the vending machine, but the vending machine was also in a building, which was just like super convenient. And we actually ended up hitting up a few of these vending machines over the course of the trip, but this was the first one, and it was pretty cool.
Money go in here.
No, you need to press it first.
Press it first?
Well, yeah, it doesn't know which one you're getting.
Dang. Fair enough.
You can get more than one at a time.
Oh yeah, I can do that. How many would I like?
How about you just try one first?
Fair enough. Let's see here. Money go in. Money go in. Oh, now I click it. Bing. Whoa. Nice cold can of Homura. Always wonder what Mr. Kemi tasted like. Oolong tea.
Good.
Hello everyone. It's your guy, freshly showered Saint SYK here. Whatever. We have returned home from our third expedition in Shibuya. Pretty nice. Can't lie. It was a decent time. Definitely the highlight of my day was the hour or so we spent in Akihabara. I mean, of course it is. I am probably the world's biggest Akihabara glazer. Except that's in no way true because I've been there a total of twice. And one was only for like 2 hours. But we did buy some things. I bought a blind box and I was gonna open it. But everybody just like clocked out, like they are just asleep right now. That's why I am filming the outro myself as opposed to HMR, and why I'm talking so quietly. It's like when Markiplier used to go close to his mic and he'd talk like this as well. Well, I guess it was a little different, but it's along the same lines. Anyway, because I am, of course, a grinder, I don't sleep like that. Really wish I chose different word choice, but we're just gonna roll with it. Today, for my, dinner, I guess, I don't know, we have a cup of big udon noodles and an ice-cold can of Mommy Tomoe. Always wondered what... I'm not even gonna finish that. She's so much younger than me. But yeah, that was pretty cool. It's the new designs too. I like the new designs. I need to talk about them at some point or something. There's a lot of videos that I got under the works right now. It's an insane amount. But to showcase just the new things that were purchased. Show you. Okay, here we are. Let me stop the recording so I can flip the camera. Alright, look at that. A noodle stopper for Teto. I'm gonna address that in a moment. And we got Tsukasa. Me and Konata have this sort of thing where we really saw ourselves within the Lucky Star characters. I personally always found myself more within Tsukasa, and she always found herself more in Konata. Hence why her name is just Konata on my channel. And look! I was able to get my Sayaka brand spanking new, plastic intact. And look at that price. That's even cheaper than what I bought it for. And we have Mommy. That one's not for me though, that's for my sister. And that blind box is also for my sister. And I have another blind box that like I said, I was gonna open it. If I get a duplicate, that will also be for my sister. Not HMR, by the way. And we got a camera and, oh, that's not any of the new stuff, actually. I already showcased this stuff. Yeah, I don't want to waste your guys' time. But I mean, like, this closet is friggin' stacked. Specifically went on the website to go and find a vending machine that sold these, and we got 2 Mommies, 2 Homeras, and a Kyoko. If this was Magia Etc., like, joy wouldn't even be a word capable of describing it. 2 Mommies? Oh. If you get a 4 Mommy in Excedra, isn't it just, like, impossible to lose by that point? Like, can't you just win always? I wouldn't know. Mine's only, like, 2, I think. I don't know. I have every Sayaka at, like, Ascension 3, so boom. I really wanted the new one at 4 because then that would have been cooler, but unlucky. Dude, I did like 3 more 10 pulls after, and I got golds on like almost each of them, and it wasn't Sayaka. There is nothing more rage beating than when you pull on a specific banner and you get something good, but it's not the thing you were looking for. But anyway, food. I have to be honest, I actually don't really know how I'm gonna do this. Because I have the phone. Well, we're gonna figure this out together. Like I said, we on the Magia Records, we do live transitions. This is udon, by the way, instead of ramen. If you asked me what the difference was, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I literally think it's just different noodles. I could be wrong, but I think it is. Oh god, so difficult. Oh, I got some. Yo, oh, you Tadakimasu. Pretty good. I like it. Not bad. Yeah. And you already know we're washing that down with a can of the friggin' Tomoe. Look at that. I gotta turn it around to actually open it. Oolong tea. Shoot. I think you can actually take the sticker off. I'm not sure what that, like, doing that actually does, but I think you can. You know what that would be? You know what would be cool? There's like a special one, right? Imagine if like the super special one was like how a golden ticket works in Willy Wonka, and you just like get to go to the movie. That wouldn't be useful to me anyway, because we're not seeing it, but it would be cool to own. But yeah, let's try this. I mean, like, it's pretty pleasant, I gotta say. I don't really think I've ever said this, but like, I'm on like a pretty, like good diet. Like I do like a good health choice style, whatever. Most people wouldn't know that, considering my like main YouTube fit is like all baggy clothes, so my figure is completely hidden. But you know, I have abs. Anyway, subtle flex over. I don't really, because I've cut out like a lot of things like, you know, caffeine, sugar, and all that. When I eat a lot of sugar, like I get pretty sick, and I would say that I can't handle as much sugar as like other people can because of you know, healthy lifestyle choices. And so this being like not just like a sugary soda is like really nice to me actually. It's literally just tea. It's just cold tea. Like you can tell it's like unsweetened. It's just tea. And like for a lot of people that wouldn't actually be a cup of tea. That was a good one, wasn't it? I just blew on the mic. That's going to be so loud. That probably wouldn't be a lot of people's cup of tea, but it certainly is mine. One thing that I, am going to gripe a bit about, though, is they made them all the same flavor. Tisk, Madoka Magica. You're telling me you can afford to collab with horses and put your gambling machine in every single casino I have walked by, and you also rented out that giant tower that one time, and you made glasses for literally no reason because there's only like literally 3 characters in all of Madoka Magica, the franchise, who wear glasses. I know I'm going on a bit of a side tangent right now, but I was genuinely walking around for like 20 minutes trying to think of characters that actually wear glasses in Madoka Magica. And I literally thought of like Moemura, the new girl from the trailers for the new movie, Madoka's dad, and potentially Kyosuke's father. I'm not even sure if he wears glasses. But I was thinking about it, I was like, not even in Exedra does anyone that I can think of actually wear glasses. But yeah, why did you do that? Anyway, you can do all these things, but you can only make one flavor for your drink? Really? Like, when I noticed that, I was like, bruh, come on. At least let me have a different flavor for each of them, right? Like, Mommy's would make sense to be tea, but then, like, Bebe's should be something sugary, right? Bebe's should be something sugary. Kyoko's should be, like, definitely, like, a high carbonation. Homura's could be something more tame. Homura's could be a tea. Madoka could be, like a more milky drink, almost, Something more lactose, more milk. And then Sayaka, juice. Definitely juice. Yeah. It's like OJ. Should have done that. Should have hired me. I said that in one of my videos already. Should have hired me, Aniplex. But anyway, ultimately, pretty decent day. I do have some desserts, but I don't know if I'm gonna be wanting to eat those. So I'll either see you soon or I won't.